High-stakes meet Putin and Lukashenko confront aggression in Belarus. Earlier on June 16, 2023, Russia deployed tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko hold a crucial meeting on July 22, 2023. The meeting follows Russia's recent warning about potential aggression directed towards Belarus. Both leaders aim to discuss and strategize on matters of regional security and stability. The meeting takes place amidst escalating tensions in the European region. The meeting comes 2 days after Moscow warned that any aggression against Belarus would be considered an attack on Russia. This warning was issued in response to Poland's decision to move military units closer to its border with Belarus. Russia expresses concerns over external threats posed against its ally, Belarus. Lukashenko seeks assurances and support from Putin amid the mounting international pressure on his regime. The meeting is held behind closed doors, raising speculations about the nature of their discussions. This high-level diplomatic engagement draws global attention to the delicate situation between Russia and Belarus. The European Union and the United States closely monitor the meeting's outcomes and its implications on the region. International community emphasizes the importance of finding peaceful solutions to avoid further instability in Eastern Europe. Russian military presence in Belarus becomes a subject of international concern. Western countries accuse Russia of meddling in the affairs of its neighbors, exacerbating the situation. Both leaders assert their commitment to sovereignty and security during the meeting. Critics argue that the meeting highlights Russia's desire to assert dominance over neighboring countries. Belarus-Russia alliance faces scrutiny amid growing global tensions. The international community calls for transparency and dialogue to de-escalate the situation. The outcome of the meeting holds significant implications for the region's security dynamics. The crisis sparks debates over the need for diplomatic resolutions and regional cooperation. As the meeting concludes, the world awaits the leaders' joint statement on their plans moving forward. President Putin: "We stand firmly with Belarus against any form of external aggression." President Lukashenko said, "Belarus and Russia's alliance is crucial for ensuring regional stability." The meeting between Putin and Lukashenko is a significant event, as it comes at a time of heightened tensions in the region. It is unclear what will be the outcome of the meeting, but it is likely to have a major impact on the future of Belarus and the wider European security landscape. Earlier on June 16, 2023, Russia deployed tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. President Vladimir Putin confirmed that Russia has already deployed tactical nuclear weapons to Belarus, its close ally. The move, which is Moscow's first deployment of such weapons outside Russia since the fall of the Soviet Union, is seen as a warning to the West about arming and supporting Ukraine. Speaking at Russia's flagship economic forum in St. Petersburg, Putin said that the first nuclear warheads had been delivered to Belarus, but that the full deployment would be completed by the end of the summer or the end of the year. He stressed that Russia did not currently see a need to use nuclear weapons, but that the deployment was a necessary deterrent against those who might contemplate a strategic defeat of Russia. The deployment of tactical nuclear weapons to Belarus is a significant escalation of tensions in the region. The weapons, which have a shorter range than strategic nuclear weapons, could potentially be used on the battlefield. Their deployment in Belarus, which borders Ukraine, would bring them closer to NATO countries. The move has been condemned by the West. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said that the deployment was a clear violation of Russia's international commitments and that it further increases tensions in the region.
Continue to monitor the situation very closely and very carefully. We have no reason to adjust our own nuclear posture. We don't see any indications that Russia is preparing to use a nuclear weapon.
It is unclear what impact the deployment of tactical nuclear weapons to Belarus will have on the conflict in Ukraine. However, it is a clear signal from Russia that it is prepared to use force to achieve its goals.